They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one complete downfield on the left side. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them. Gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, Bowles. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They're going option play on third down. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Give interception.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw on second down. Bulls. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finds a man with a crossing route. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Panthers 14, Lions 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some change.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Lions' 30-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Dawson Knox. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First quarter with the score Panthers 14, Lions 7.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run with Taylor. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Lions 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bowles. For the right sideline is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
His kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Lions 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now this throw caught left side. The 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 49. And these guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Panthers 35. Lions.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
5 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Bowles. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Receiver.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Bowles. The kick here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
4-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Daniil Hunter.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw on 2nd down. Bowles. He gets it left side of Johnson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down. Bowles. So left side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tony Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the 2nd, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything.
They do a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Johnson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Bowles. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, first down.
The 21-yard line.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bulls. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They'll start with the option. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
To DJ Moore. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, it's Johnson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the...
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down. Bulls. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 22. There he goes outside. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They toss it out right to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, all for nothing on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd down at the 40-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Bowles looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Past the 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on watch for the chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And it'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Bowles. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Bowles. And that'll be incomplete. Bowles took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 57 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bowles. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bowles. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bowles. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Panthers' 3-yard line.
This one in for the Lions. Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
First and goal.
31 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 56. Lions.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The 43-yard line.
From the gun, Bowles. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bowles. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the gun, Bowles. And from Galladay, that's complete. And will be taken down inside Carolina's 15. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try.
A 30-yard attempt.
And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up